It's a surprise for me, you know.
All right.
I've been asked to come and here to do other things, but I'm always right there wherever it's possible, eh? Like I was supposed to do a feast here, but that's come okay.
Yeah, already. Well, today we're at the old round hall. You know the Cree words you usually see in the walls. Those are the what are they called? They're the what? They're the virtues on the wall at the old round hall. And we got them written down right here. And today we're going to be going through pronunciations and learning what they mean. Alrighty, let's get this done. Let's get down to business.
Okay.
Well, what is the first one?
Kistay means respecting, like you could respect older people.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, regardless, even the kids, children, babies, and ceremonies. That's what really mainly, yeah.
So, Kistay
Tamoin.
Tamoin.
Yeah, Kistay Tamoin means respecting.
Kistay Tamoin.
Yeah.
Kistay Tamoin.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Kistay Tamoin, like you respect, like like you highly respect that, even a cultural event or somebody that's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a money man. Yeah. Okay.
All right. What is this one?
Nanaskomoen means giving thanks.
Nanaskomoen.
Yeah, giving thanks. Be thankful. Like what I do every morning, I smudge. That means I don't have to say exact the way it is, but by thinking, the Creator knows. Even what thinking, He knows what's going to happen for you within the next few hours or whatever. You know, never know what's going to happen. If I walk out that door, maybe somebody will shoot me there. I don't know. You know, this is something you got to always. That's why prayers are powerful. That's good. Okay.
What is the name? Right, I want to say this one.
Nanaskomoen, that giving thanks.
Nanaskomoen.
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 Yeah.
Nanaskomoen.
Giving thanks.
Giving thanks already.
Yeah.
What is the next one?
Love and caring as whole. Sagituin.
Sakituin.
Sagitis. Oh, Sagat. How do you say that? Sagat. Oh, yeah, that's strong. Yeah, you're supposed to be strong in the belief of what you believe, even within yourself. So maybe you could put that on there.
Alrighty, let me So be strong inside of your beliefs?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Strong in your beliefs?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Believing in yourself.
Okay, believe in yourself?
Yeah. Sagitu Sagat. How do you say that? Pronounce? Sometimes I can't even say these words. Sagit.
Socket.
This so. Sokat. This. Sokat this win. Sokat this win. Meaning you believe. You're strong. You're a hard worker, you know. You're so hot, you're powerful, like a rock.
So being strong in what specifically?
Yeah,
strong in your beliefs, basically?
Yeah.
Strong in who you are?
Yeah, exactly.
Being strong in who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And believe in other stuff, like cultural events, stuff like that. Believing in yourself.
Believe in yourself?
Okay. Believing in yourself, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Believing in yourself, yeah. Geez, I better buy you guys a brush here.
Yeah, we do need a brush, honestly.
Believing in yourself. Of capable in anything. Believing in yourself and capable of anything.
being capable. All right, believing in yourself and being capable. So that's so katasun.
Yeah. Sokatisuin, that means yeah,
Sokatisuin.
you're strong, you're powerful.
So katasun.
You believe in yourself, like who you are, and you believe in your cultural events or gatherings, whatever.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What is this one right here?
Pa. Oh, that's sharing. Like, you know, if I have a cookie, one whole cookie,
Yeah.
I'd split that in half.
I got you. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
But how would you pronounce this?
Pakwendam. Pakwe. Yeah, pakwendamageon. Pakwendamageon.
Bakwe.
Pakwe.
Bakwe.
Just like you're
Bakwe.
ripping it here. Here's
Yeah.
this. Pakwendamageon.
Bakwe
Namagewin.
Namakewen.
Yeah, pakwendamageon.
Bakwe namakewen.
Yeah.
Bakwe namakewen.
Yeah.
Bake na.
Pakwe.
Bake nama.
Gwewin. Pakwendamageon.
Bakwe namakewen.
Yeah, there you go. You're going to have to kind of go fast on it.
Na. Bake namakewen.
Pakwendamageon.
Bakwe namakewen. And like that already. Thank you. All right.
Okay, yeah.
What else?
Pakwendamageon.
Na.
Nanaitamon. Nanaitamon.
Nanay tamon.
Like you got really listening skills. And then naitaman, you could always be a good observer by observing a person when they talk, when they speak, of their body movements. That's just the same way as that listening skills you have when you see a body movement. Yeah. So those are the ones.
Alrighty. Let's move on to this section now.
Sagi to win. That's sagi to win.
Sake to him.
It could be your kids, your brothers, and all your girlfriends. I just had to throw that in you. He likes that.
Already. But
Okay.
let's
Pune tamuin. Pune tamuin.
Pune tamon.
Yeah, accept the person. Pune tamu. If somebody beats you up and you forgive that, even a midget that beats you up. You know, I always throw in this because these are the breakers, eh? When you're so overconfident, a lot of the stuff, you lose that, eh? And then, you know, but here you always have the confidence because humor comes with this. You know, we're so, in the genocide, and we're so colonized years ago. Now we're coming back. It's always good. Mia sin. Kiam pogita. Ego mongota sigom tipamato nga masnega tego with a mint stick.
Yeah.
You know, if some of you know what I'm talking about, probably Boot knows that. Ekso moma. Usam pogo tao magyan o mongota nga masnega that is Treaty 6 here in the Cree territory. We have some kind, most of them identical with words. As an example I always use. The Hobemians, they call potatoes a skipawa. A skipawa. And us here, we call them little pine seagrass here. You know, we call them napatawa. Napatawa. So those are the difference, just like the animals, because he jumps. Because that's our observations from our own ancestors, how they see of the movement of everything. Even the time when Agasu is an Englishman. In other words, we seen him as, because of a white complexion, we call him Munias. Gawapskuit. That's identical. Gawapskuit, you're identical of the white person is a human, a white person. That's what it means, Gawapskuit. So there's a lot of things that, as we live on this earth, a lot of things changes, just like here. But a lot of this is just kind of munya. They make money, you know. It's just all right, as long as we get a little piece of cake of it, you know. It's okay. It's always good. So that way, other different ethnic groups of people on face of the earth here on Turtle Island, Learn how to communicate and respect each other. That's the purpose of it. Eh? Just move that back. I was one of the residential school. I was damaged in this residential school in Honey Lake. I was abused, sexually abused, everything. But you know what? Because the power that we have as First Nations of what we believe, that's what I fall back on. That keeps me feel strong. Acceptance. And the other thing too, a lot of old people back in the, probably we hear some of them say, oh, Munyao, education is no good for you. Not help. But the old people seen that, like my grandparents, they had predicted. This is how it's going to be. You need to get out and work out there. You need to get your education so you could feed your kids, feed yourself, take care of yourself. Nothing is going to be free. Nothing is going to be free. So, you know, take as much as you can to learn every day, even this, what we're doing here today. And this is good. I agree with this. I got nothing against this. You know, more younger people need to get into this, to check it out. That's where they're going. Like what I said, there's in Treaty 6 area, they have a different dialect of using the words, just like the one I use, you know, in Obima. But when they say potatoes, askipawa, they call it, and that's napatawa. So those are some of the things. So mainly, the other thing too, in our First Nations people, regardless, do you realize we always live close to a lake and rivers? That's our habitat. That's where we survive. A lot of the things that's powerful before this came in, like right now here, there's a lot of oil that's going to be generated here for the next 30, 40 years, maybe in Onion Lake, because that's how deep that oil we have here. However, in the long run, think about it, how it's going to be. If we dry out the Mother Earth, what happened? He's going to get mad. So those are the consequences. Some of the stuff you need to hear, so you won't have that fear. Just like sometimes some of these kids, they come up to me, younger people, what's going on? Well, I don't know, I'm not God. I'm only human. But you know what? I prepare myself every day, from the morning till the evening. You know, during that day to survive wherever I go. Always. Even before I travel. Like if I'm going to go, like if I'm going to be going to by Edmonton area, I'm going to go and do some round dance singing power because that's what I'm capable of. A lot of other things, Sundance, other ceremonial stuff I do. So that's where I'm going to be going. The traditional power, I just love those because traditional power is where you don't compete. You don't have to fight over money and stuff like this. That's where I get to relax. So those are some of the things that I'd like to mention of what you need to have the respect of other gatherings, even right here. And it's good. How I used to learn things faster because I get so sidetracked by other people, even my age, my peers. So what I do is I just don't bother. I just focus. I just focus on this person that's speaking. So you know right away, you know what he talks about. You know, even the hand gestures. Hand gestures is very important to know. You use all kinds, even this, over here, and there. You know. So that's good. It's really good. I'm very happy I went through this. So sometime I never thought about this. It never dawned on me that I'll be capable to help out there. Like what I said, I'm always open. You don't have to worry. I said, oh, shit, we can go to Smokin' Joe. He's worth $1 million. But, you know, that's just the way it is. You know, you just have to go to the nearest. You know, you got to go to a person that's, no, I don't know at all. I'm still learning every day, knowledgeable. I learn everything every day, even though I got a lot of little things here to share, Just like this camera. Some of you probably don't know what camera is. How do you say it in Cree? Chigaste pai chigan. Tsiga sepai tsigan. Yeah, tsiga sepai tsigan. Just like a TV, tsiga sepais. Yeah, that's a TV. Tsiga sepai tsigan is these cameras. That's what they call them. Yeah, tsiga sepai tsigan. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Even that power, how do you say power in Cree? Boot? How do you say power in Cree?
Power?
Waskoche pais.
I thought that was a light.
Well, that's because it's a light, it's electricity. Waskoche pais. Yeah, waskoche pais. Just like when the thunder bings, you'd see that, it lights up. Yeah. Yeah. So these are the important things like iskoteo is a fire. That's where big, and that's why our opposite sex, we got to respect them as a mother. A lot of them, I always tell my kids, around your siblings, the feminine side of it, respect them because they're a woman. That's where us men come from. We got to respect them. And I always tell them that. And always remember when you go out there, ask who the people are. It could be a lot of your sisters or brothers. No. Okay, but anyway, that's the way. There's a lot of things here. But if you don't know, I live in an onion lake here. You can find me over there somewhere. Most people know me, especially the crazy ones. But it's good. I'm always, yeah, it's open. I'll give you my number after if you need to. Booth, you got my number, huh? My cell number, can I then? Yeah. Would there be those? I don't want anybody to take that. I don't want no ladies to know. I just just remember, are you a Muslim, not your daddy? No. Humor is good, just. Yeah. Huh?
What's this called?
Okay.
Give it to me after.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's move on to the next one right here.
Okay.
SPM Moen?
A spamoin.
Aspemoen.
A spamoin you rely on. You know, just like when you rely on your vehicle, you rely on your food mobile. You rely on your other half if you're married. You rely on your family. You rely on your First Nations. You rely on your band. That's what it's. The sums of it. A spam one.
So being okay with relying on other things, so that's one of the virtues.
Pardon me?
Being okay with relying on things. Is that like, why is
Rely? Oh, like well, it's sort of dependable.
dependable?
Yeah, not independable.
Dependable.
You're
Being
depending-
dependable.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're relying on people. Just like me, you're relying on me.
I am
That's
relying
an
on you.
example.
I'm relying on your knowledge as an elder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically just relying on people,
Yeah.
like people's
Yeah,
abilities. and things of that
yeah.
sort.
But sometimes a lot of this is like what I said. Some of them are old people, are very relaxing. They won't talk. Like what I said, you gotta have either even one cigarette. There's lots. Well, to me it is. I don't know the others. So yeah.
Alrighty. So sipe
That's CPG. Come on, yeah.
sipe
Having
getamo.
patience, yeah.
Patience.
Yeah. Just like you have patience for yourself to go through with this and look at where you're at. Yeah. Okay.
Tape te
Tapwe.
te tamoen.
Yeah.
Tape te tamoen. Did I do it right?
Yeah. Tapwe que estamos. Tapwe que estamos. Actually, that's believing. That's how it's supposed to be. Tapwe. Tapwe que estamos means believing, and also being humble. You respect. Yeah, that's what it means. Cool.
Alrighty. Well, out of this list, what do you think are some of the more important ones people around my age should really try to focus on?
What's that?
Out of this list right here of virtues, What do you think people around my age should try work on more?
Well, like to work on more to when you meet people, regardless, mainly the old people, learn to shake hands, like this. But again, before you here, Muslim, a cigarette, even one cigarette, give it to them, or in a pack or whatever. The more you do, it helps. And even if you got a few bucks here, go buy yourself some coffee. Don't go to the casino. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's the way it is. And these listening skills, you'll always hear that from the old people. How you always learn to watch, even when they talk. A lot of them, they have so much patience. They don't focus on one. They just look around. You gotta always look around how people are acting, how they, even when you kind of give hints, when you want somebody to awaken, give it an awakening, you'll see that. You always see that in their faces, the reactions they get there. Because that's how we are. We're so good at defending ourselves, protecting ourselves. That's how it is. Yeah. Yepper.
Alrighty. How much time do we have left? How much time do we have left? Are we good to keep going?
Yeah.
6, alrighty. Alrighty, let's do one more segment, then let's wrap it up.
Way.
Alrighty. Well, what would you say the bigger, since these two both have to do with believing inside of yourself and believing in something, how would you say the Dapoetemoin and Soketsuin?
Sagetuin. I always can't even see this. Believing in yourself. Oh, like a tapo games to win. In other words, a tapo games to win. Believing in yourself, believing in everything. You're capable of believing that.
Well, what are the major differences between this one and this one right here, since they both have to do with believing in something?
There's no difference. They're just the same. It's got a different words of how you pronounce them. That's all.
There's no difference. It's just.
Yeah, they got a different words, different spelling of it, and the way it says too. Sagitus. I can't even say it.
Sakehetoin.
Sagitus. I can't even say that.
Saketosuin.
Yeah. And the other one,
Soketosuin.
Pahuenamon. Yeah, Pahuenamon, that's a Sagist. Sokatsuin, that means strong, believe. Sokatsuin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sokatsuin. Now, I have to look at it because sometimes it's hard to. Sokatsuin, that's, you believe in yourself, you're strong, you could walk through 40 below with just the shorts on. No, I see. That's how believing in yourself. Believing in yourself, what you do, like you could, just like if you seen an animal on the road. Because I dropped an animal about almost quarter mile with my rifle. But lucky thing is that I had a scope, but lucky I had to take my time. I just don't pull this right on. All of a sudden, you just hear that bang, and then next thing you hear, you just knock that deer. Long ways. Yeah, I did a lot of hunting. I killed all those bull moose, bull elk. They all had those trophies, and also buck. But back in the time I was struggling in the city, we were kind of hungry. I had to go pound them. Well, we need food, so that's how it is. So you have to find things to learn to survive.
I think it's just about time to wrap up here.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Tapoy mo so.
Joe.
All right, Musom. No, I just. Miyasan, hakamim. Kaya po, Meg. Don't give in.
Why? It would be great if you could come back sometime.
Oh, anytime, yeah. Anytime, just hit me up or my brother's got, I got to give him my number. Okay, right on.